At a small kitchen table, the bills are stacked like postcards from the future. Your phone shows $37 in checking. Payday is 3 days away. If you're on a low or middle income and you feel financially stuck, that moment is familiar. Not because you're careless, because when money is tight, your thoughts get shaped by pressure, and those thoughts quietly steer your choices. Today, we're going to name 10 broke thoughts that keep people trapped and swap them for 10 wealth thoughts that build stability. No hype, no magic, just clear thinking and simple rules you can actually use. Here's a reality check that explains why this matters. A recent U.S. Federal Reserve survey found that about 63% of adults could cover a $400 emergency with cash or something like it. That means roughly 4 in 10 would need credit, help, or they simply couldn't pay it right now. If you feel like one surprise could knock you off balance, you're not alone. This is WealthMentorPro, where every lesson is a step closer to your freedom. And near the end, I'll give you a 1-minute weekly ritual that helps stop the payday crash and makes the rest of this video stick. I've had months where I avoided my bank app too. Think of money like a map. When the map is missing, every choice feels like a guess. When the map is clear, your nervous system calms down because you know what's covered. Broke thought number 1 is, I'll start when I earn more. The wealth thought is, I start small so the system is ready when I earn more. Imagine you bring home $2,400 a month. Rent and utilities are $1,250. Car and insurance are $380. After food and minimum payments, there's not much left. So you tell yourself, saving is for later. But later doesn't arrive on its own. The smallest step is enough to begin. Set an automatic transfer of $5 to $25 on payday into a separate account or a separate pocket of money. Call it Life Happens. It's not a flex, it's protection. Because without any buffer, every surprise becomes debt, and debt turns a hard month into a harder year. Broke thought number 2 is, a budget is a punishment. The wealth thought is, a budget is a map that reduces panic. Most budgets fail because they try to control everything. You don't need perfect, you need clear. Keep it simple. 3 buckets: bills, daily life, buffer plus debt. If you're paid twice a month, cover the next 7 days of bills and daily life before you call anything extra. Suddenly, extra money turns into already assigned money, and you stop getting blindsided by the calendar. Broke thought number 3 is, if I can't do it perfectly, I won't do it. The wealth thought is, consistency beats perfect. When you're under pressure, planning can feel heavy. So instead of aiming for a perfect month, aim for a steady rhythm. Pick 1 day a week for a 10-minute money check-in. Same day, same time. You look at what bills are coming, what you have, and you make one small protective decision. If you do that for a month, you start to feel something new. You're not guessing anymore. And this is where a lot of advice misses the point. People say, just invest or just cut coffee. But if you're paying overdraft fees, you don't need a lecture. You need fewer financial fires. So let's keep going, because the next thoughts are where people get stuck for years. Broke thought number 4 is, I'll deal with it tomorrow. The wealth thought is, bills and debt have timers. When you delay, life doesn't pause. The due date still comes. The fee still hits. The interest keeps running. Do this once. Write every bill and debt on 1 page. The minimum payment, the due date, and the one that causes the most damage when you miss it. Circle that one. If you can stabilize one weak point, the whole month gets easier. Broke thought number 5 is, I'm bad with money. The wealth thought is, I'm learning a skill under stress. That one sentence matters because the I'm bad story leads to avoidance. You stop looking, you stop tracking, and the problem grows in the dark. If tracking everything overwhelms you, don't. Track only 3 numbers for 30 days. Your bills total, your food spending, and your debt payments. That's it. You're building awareness, not building a spreadsheet. Broke thought number 6 is, I deserve this. I'm stressed. The wealth thought is, I deserve relief that doesn't steal from next week. Stress spending is real, and it usually isn't about the item. It's about the feeling. So don't try to remove joy. Make it intentional. Keep one planned comfort under $20 each week and pause one high-regret spend for 30 days. Not forever, just long enough to prove to yourself you can choose calm over impulse. Now we get to the part that changes everything: the buffer. A buffer is the space between you and the edge. It's what keeps a normal problem from becoming a crisis. Broke thought number 7 is, savings is impossible for people like me. The wealth thought is, savings starts as protection, not a flex. Build a simple buffer ladder. First $100, then $250, then $500, then 1 month of bare minimum bills. A $100 buffer won't impress anyone. Good, it's not for status, it's for your sleep. Because a $180 copay or a $220 tire shouldn't become a catastrophe. Broke thought number 8 is, I can't say no. The wealth thought is, my no protects my rent and my sleep. A lot of people stay stuck because they're trying to be kind and they're paying for it with anxiety. You don't need a dramatic speech. Use one sentence and keep it steady. Not this month, I'm getting stable. Then stop explaining. Broke thought number 9 is, more money will fix my habits. The wealth thought is, my habits decide what happens to more money. Even small increases, an extra shift, a tax refund, a $50 bonus tend to disappear if your system is empty. So make a rule. When extra money shows up, send the first $25 to your buffer or your debt before you upgrade anything. You're training your future self. Broke thought number 10 is, I'm behind, so it's pointless. The wealth thought is, stability first, growth second. When you're behind, your brain wants a dramatic rescue plan, but stability is built with boring wins. Pick a 90-day target that isn't glamorous but changes your life, no overdrafts, and a $300 buffer, then protect it weekly. Now, let's slow down and lock this in, because these swaps become much easier when you follow 3 simple rules. The quiet truth behind the noise is this: wealthy thinking is not pretending everything is fine. It's choosing protection before you choose pleasure. And if you want, you can tell me in the comments which thought you hear most in your own head. Just the phrase, no story required. Rule 1, protect next week before you reward today. That means the basics come first: rent, food, transport, minimum payments, and your buffer transfer. The benefit is immediate. Your body relaxes because the essentials are covered. Here's a simple example. On a $2,600 monthly income, you send $25 to your buffer on payday. Then you set aside 7 days of bills and food before anything else. It's not about being strict. It's about being safe. And if your income varies month to month, this rule matters even more. When things are uncertain, you protect the basics first, every time. Rule 2, make decisions once, not 50 times. When money is tight, you're already tired. If every purchase is a debate, you lose to exhaustion. So set up a few steady anchors, one 10-minute weekly check-in, one list of due dates, and one simple rule, like weekdays are daily life spending only. When the rules exist, you stop negotiating with yourself all day. And when you slip, you don't restart your life. You return to the next check-in. Rule 3, build a boring emergency plan on purpose. Life will keep happening. The question is whether it happens to your bank account all at once or in smaller, manageable pieces. Start with 2 boring categories that hit most people: transport and medical. Even $10 per paycheck into each one matters. In 3 months, that's about $120. It won't solve everything, but it turns chaos into something you can handle. Boring beats broke. And now, the 1-minute weekly ritual I promised. This is the part that helps stop the payday crash, especially once you've built your first $100. Once a week, set a 60-second timer and ask yourself 3 questions. What bills hit before my next paycheck? What is my minimum daily life number for the next 7 days? What is one move that protects my buffer, even if it's only $5? Then do that one move immediately. Transfer it. Set it aside. Pay the minimum. Whatever it is, make it real. Imagine that same kitchen table, same bills, but your phone shows $137 instead of $37. Nothing magical happened. You just stopped drifting. You started protecting your next week on purpose. This isn't personal financial advice. It's a calm method for building control on a normal income. This is Wealth Mentor Pro. Pick one thought today, swap it, and protect next week like it matters, because it does. If this helped, you can like the video and subscribe for more calm, practical money and mindset lessons. And when you're ready, watch the next video that's suggested for you. It'll help you keep building steady progress.